Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to an episode of Pokemon Go, and in today's episode we are stepping away from the drama, the negativity, all that stuff, and I've been kind of like thinking, okay, what can I talk about that's not just, news, because like there's no real news. The next event is going to be the Mystic Hero event, and it's double XP for evolving Pokemon and at least one guaranteed XL candy when you evolve a Pokemon. There's going to be some special research for a Lapras with a costume, and that's it. It doesn't say anything else. So we'll see if it becomes better than that, but I want to step away from the negativity and being down, and let's talk about something fun, exciting, and I'm like, ooh, what can we do, what can we do? So today, I hatched a shiny Azurill, and that made me think, my Shundos, right? I have two Shundos. One is this Meryl that I got way back doing some timed research. I think it was like Meryl, Battle Day. So like one of the days where you get like a whole bunch of basically guaranteed encounters during Go Battle League, and it was for Meryl's, and Meryl had like increased shiny odds, and boom, I got a Shundo. Crazy. And I was like, I don't have enough Pokemon to be like, oh, look at my Shundo collection. But way back in October of 2019, in this video over there, we did a video inspired from a comment on a video being like, what are your best Pokemon? So today we're updating that video, and we're going to look at my top Pokemon, so my top 12, right? And we're going to be looking at all the things I looked at back then. So going to be top 12 legendaries, top 12 non-legendaries, top 12 luckies, and top 12 hundos. Back then, there were not shadow Pokemon, so we're also going, or maybe shadow Pokemon were like new. Either they weren't in the game yet or they were new. So we're also going to look at our top 12 shadows, because I know I have at least two that are really nice. So let's go ahead and sort this by CP and check this out. All right, so top 12 on the channel, right? Okay, I know this is not the most impressive top 12. But I'm very proud of a lot of these Pokemon, and I have some memories with a lot of these. So, starting at number 12, which can actually be a tie between my OG number one ever, first ever EX Raid Mewtwo. So cool. And this was actually caught on the day of the Latios Raid Train. It ended with an EX Raid. And this was a legacy Shadow Ball. I spent all my TMs, back then it was just regular TMs, to get Shadow Ball on it. That way I could have a Psychic one and a Shadow Ball one. Psychic was the previous best Psychic move you could get on a Mewtwo. And then Shadow Ball, right? Okay, cool. Then we have our 98 Hydreigon, which we maxed out to level 50. Super cool, right? We have our OG Leviathan. This is a 96. We've had this on channel forever. Very cool. This is my mega candidate, my primal candidate. Then we have Laboon. Laboon is a One Piece reference. I love One Piece. There's a whale character in there that when let's do it, right? So it's like a regular whale. It's like a black colored whale with like scars on its face. So it's a One Piece reference due to that, because like all that going on and the blacked out shiny. Very cool. It is now the number one Pokemon. So we'll revisit that. This is Behemoth. Okay, not Groupon. Groupon got removed. Groupon's back. It got knocked out. Because this right here is a 98 big boy Groudon. Let's go. Very cool. Kage, right? Shadow. He is my Shadow Mewtwo. Not even a terrible one, right? It's, you know, like you could have like a zeros for a Shadow Mewtwo and it would still be like kicking butt because of the 20% attack power bonus. Very cool. Love me this Pokemon. And I'm actually waiting for Mewtwo to come back to maybe max this one out. Maybe. Don't know. Kartana, my number one, this is my favorite Ultra Beast now because of like all the grinding I did. I lost my encounter with my first Hundo Kartana. It ran after 12 balls. So mad. Kept raiding, and we finally got it. Super cool. Loved that. Awesome. Maxed it out. It actually does crazy in Master League too. Like Open Master League, no one knows what to do when this thing pops in. Iceman, my lucky 96 Ice Beam Mewtwo, because back in the day we didn't have all these like good ice types. Mewtwo with Ice Beam was like that number one. I'm still sure. I think it's still like a top 3, maybe top 5, like at the least for ice types. Level 50s are going to pretty much round out our top 4 because we're not counting Laboon. Draco, 98. This guy has been on the channel forever, since Dratini Community Day, way back in the day. It's a level 50 now. We love him. Another level 50 Pokemon, Shadow Hundo Metagross. Just, oh, so good. Not Shadow, Purified Hundo Tyranitar with Smackdown Stone Edge. And then I have another Hundo Tyranitar with Bite Crunch. But it's not level 50, so it's not up here. And then our number one Pokemon, not counting this guy, our number one Pokemon is our 98% level 50 Garchomp. So that rounds out our top 12, right? So let's go ahead, move on from that, because that took a long time. Let's go ahead and search out what are our top non-legendary Pokemon. There's going to be a lot of and exclude Ultra Beast. There we go. Our top 12 non-legendary Pokemon. It's going to be a lot of repeats, and we have a lot of Tyranitars. Stop trying to transfer. There's going to be some repeats throughout this because top 12, right? But we have quite a few Tyranitars. There's that other Tyranitar I was talking about, Bite Crunch. But we do have a couple other Tyranitars sneaking in here. Our old OG Dark Knight, which I believe is like a 98. Yeah, 98. Really just dope. We have a slacking, the story slacking. Alright, so here's the story. Yeah, this is... So I transferred mine back to home, to Pokemon Home, so it wouldn't be in my top 12 anymore. So John traded me his part of the story. Super dope. Anyways, Gen 3 had just dropped. Me and John were down in like Clematis and City Place. We're grinding, and I see on the radar a Shadow. It's a Slackoff, but it's way over, like across, like way back, like almost towards like my school, because I went to college like right around there. Like my college is over here, Clematis is like way over here, right? So I get on my skateboard and I book it. I take his phone, I'm booking it to the point where I hit a curb and I flew, right? Just hole in my jeans. I'm like, oh man. Dust myself off, gotta get the Pokemon. Go get it. We got 2 Slackoffs. Anyways, going past that, we now have 100% Hundo level 50 Best Buddy Max Mega Gyarados. Awesome. Danielle, named after my girlfriend because this is my Pokedex, Gibble, Gabite, and Garchomp. This is in Best Buddy. So it was like my only like Pokemon that I didn't have at the time, like not counting regionals, and she had hatched one. Crazy. Like we were on, because what we do is we walk around the park and, you know, just get in our steps, etc., etc. She hatches Gibble. I go crazy. I'm like, whoa, that's so crazy. I don't even have that Pokemon. That's awesome. Later on, I'm editing a video. She's doing some homework because she was still in school at the time. And she goes, hey, can we just do a trade real quick for like one of my research? I'm like, yeah, absolutely, sure. Here's my phone. I'm editing still. And then I see the new Pokedex entry screen pop up. I'm like, what are you doing? Thinking, you know, like maybe like, yeah, like special trade, whatever. I don't care. She's my girlfriend. I thought I was giving her something. She gave me her one and only Gibble. So of course it has to be. I'm really glad that this is in my top 12. Rounding it out is going to be Shiny Lucky Dale! Because it actually turned out like nice for a lucky trade. Wasn't expecting it to. Very cool. And the rest we've already seen in our top 12. Now we got to go to Legendary and Ultra Beast. Okay, Legendary. And just throw a Kartana in here somewhere, right? Alright, so in here we have, of course, our top 12 candidates. So we're not going to look at OG end up. There's Groupon! Groupon, our original, like, big boy Groudon. Third time's the charm. I think this is like, Shiny Mewtwo had just been released. Everyone and their mother had gotten it already, but I was working. So I had to wait until after I got out of work and I met up with John. We got into one raid, nothing. Another raid, nothing. I'm like, still didn't get it. Meanwhile, literally everyone else had gotten Shiny Mewtwo that I was with. Third grade, boom, Shiny. Third time's the charm. Very excited. Then, topping up, or rounding out our bottom, our level 50 Kyurem, which is maxed. I really enjoy Kyurem. I think it's like pretty dope, and I think that when form change eventually comes back around, there's a Kyurem Black and a Kyurem White, and I think form change will be a part of that. So I'm hoping this is a good investment. It's also double moved and has Glaciate on it, because I do PvP every once in a while, and it's pretty good. Kaiba, Fire Fang, Fusion Flare. I did use an Elite TM. 98, Blue Eyes White Dragon reference. Then N, the character N. 98% Zekrom. Very cool. Charge Beam. I think this one got like a new move too, right? Yeah, Fusion Bolt. Hell yeah. We'll do that. Let's go. So that rounds out our top 12 legendaries. We've seen the top, right? But now we get into the good stuff, right? So let's go ahead and look at our lucky Pokemon, because filling out the lucky decks has been like a side quest for me for so long. So I end up with a lot of lucky Pokemon, 390, just with me right now. Like of my Pokedex, I have like over 700 Pokemon. I think I have like over 500 luckies. So let's go ahead and look at our top 12. This is where things start changing drastically, right? So we got High Life, the shiny Moltres. When Moltres was first debuting as like it's shiny, it had Moltres Raid Day. Very cool, lucky trade, very nice. Ursaluna, you know, just it's a big boy. Of course, we have a Tyranitar. Origin, we actually powered this guy up way back in that video. During that video, I was like, oh, I have candies. Let me just go ahead and put a little more into this. He's now level 40. Hey, he's a big boy. Let's go. Thank you, John. Shiny Terrakion. I had not gotten a good Terrakion. I've rated it so many times. Every time it comes out, I hadn't gotten the shiny either. He's like, okay, we're lucky friends. He gets like multiples of every legendary when they're shiny. It's just crazy. He has crazy shiny legendary luck. I have all right regular shiny luck and egg luck. He's like, you know what? I got you. Here, birthday present. Traded shiny Terrakion. I forget what I gave him, but it was something that he wanted. Very cool, and it turned out to be 96%. It is my best Terrakion. It's lucky and it's shiny. Thanks, John. Lucky Metagross, 96%. This one is going to be my Mega candidate because Shadows can't Mega. Another Tyranitar. Damn! I'm a dragon. This was the Dialga I used for a long time for Master League. I think I might have a 98% somewhere that I should probably power up, but I haven't yet. It's currently a metal set from the last time I think the fairy type Pokemon were in raids. I was using this as a fairy counter, I think. And tippy top, Iceman and Laboon. We've seen them before. Now, let's go ahead and check out our shadow Pokemon, right? Because, like, we got some good ones. So, at the very bottom is a Shadow Zapdos. The Shadow Zapdos, I could purify it and get another Hundo Zapdos, but I'm not. We got a regular Lugia, right? We got a Moltres with 15 attack. That should be powered up. Oh, I have no Moltres. I have the Moltres candy. Why do I have Moltres candy? Hello? Okay. We have a Victory Bell for Great League. We have a rank 10 Swampert for Great League. It's very nice. Puts in the work. A rank 14 Grand Bull for Great League. Then, now we have the big boys. Apex Shadow Lugia, which I could purify to be like a 93? 96%? 93%. We have a Shadow 98 Machamp that I should definitely power up. A Ho that I could purify to be a Hundo Apex Ho-Oh, which I actually consider because the Apex do be looking nice. Now we have the yes! Shadow Hundo Best Buddy Zapdos. Let's go. I was so excited to get this. And then we have Kage, of course. Like I've said, probably going to power this guy up to level 50. And then Hundo, level 50, Best Buddy, Shadow Metagross. Absolutely crazy. And then let's go ahead. Piece de Resistance. Our Hundos, right? Like, what are our best Hundos? Have we seen them? We've probably seen a few of them. Let's go ahead and check it out. Hundo, level 50, Machamp. Been putting in the work since 2017. I'm pretty sure I hatched this. Yeah, I hatched this with John while we were like grinding a nest. I literally remember the moment. We were in Commons Park, we were doing like loops, and I hatched it. Best of it. Stats are incredible. Best I've ever seen. HP, attack, defense. I just hatched a Hundo. Let's go. It's been putting in the work for for 6 years. We just saw you, guy, but you can flap your wings. You can Team Bird. Hundo level 50 Chandelure we got on Litwick Community Day. This was on the channel. We got this very cool moment. Love that. Hundo Xerneas. I didn't even know what the Hundo was. I was just trying to catch again in the I think it was like my second or third one. I was complaining. I was like, yo, this thing isn't even good. Blah, 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 blah. Like, tackle's such a bad move. They gave it buff to tackle. Now it's pretty good. Let's go. Not like level 50 good. Not like max it out like to level 50, but it's good. My boy, Hundo, Best Buddy, Max Mega Latios. You have heard me talk about it before. Back in 2019, I was like, maybe my favorite legendary. Definitely my favorite legendary now. Latios. Yes. Love me some Latios. We've seen you. Hello again, though. We've also seen you. Hello again. We haven't seen this boy. Rayquaza. We got this. What was that event called? Hoenn. We got this right after Hoenn during the Rayquaza takeover. Absolutely amazing moment. I was with some new friends in Orlando, and I look over to the guy next to me and I was like, what was the hundo for Rayquaza again? Like as I'm looking at the Rayquaza on my catch screen, and he goes da 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 da. I'm like da 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 da. I don't remember what the 100% is. And I was like, oh, let me get the camera. Great moment. I love these. And of course, Kyurem, hi again. Kartana, hello. Ultra Beasts, let's go. And then the hundo, Best Buddy, Shadow, level 50 Metagross, hundo Purified Tyranitar to round it out. And those are my best Pokemon in Pokemon Go. The stories behind a lot of them, a lot of great moments, and like I just needed some hype, some energy. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. And also, if you did like it, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. And as always, God bless, and see you for another episode of Pokemon Go.